Alright. Hopefully everything is working. I did not check. Looks like it. Okay. Note time. Hold on, I don't have it pulled up. What am I doing? Here we go. Let's see. Might get started here. Actually, wait, no. Maybe just the base for this thing. Whatever. I'll explain that later. So today, just more of the same. Make more asteroids. Or stuff, I guess. And continue the Drydock. But it's like almost done. So sort of thinking there's a lot of things that could improve. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's a bit too simplistic at the moment, I think. It could have some more complexity to it, I think. That would be nice. But I will deal with that when I get to it. So anyway, just put that away for now. I'll just get right into it. Alright. I don't have any references right now, so go away. Let's open up this thing. I think the next order of business is this part of the ship, right? This big boy. Captions are pretty slow, aren't they? Hold on. Again. They're like slow all the time too. It wasn't super slow last time, I feel like. Not sure. Hold on. Let me try to switch it real quick. Alright. I need to fix that soon. This weekend, probably. Alright. I can ignore that for now. For now, it's time to do this thing. And I'm not really sure what the play is here. I could try to split it in half down the middle, like this. This area is pretty distinct, so the kind of thing that I feel like I could preserve. Like, it's sort of distinct shape, but not sure. And this part is also pretty distinct, so maybe that's a good way to split it. Like, they both kind of look like they're things still if I break them down a whole bunch. Spilled some tea. Whoops. And move this thing over here. Let's start with this section. I feel like this is gonna be harder, so I'd like to get this out of the way first. I want to fill this in first and foremost. If this cooperates, that is. Jeez. There we go. I'll get rid of that. Not necessary. I'll get rid of this spire here as well. I don't like these, so I'm gonna get rid of them. What kind of damage do I need to give this? I want to preserve this structure here, vaguely, and explode this area maybe like a gaping hole, maybe. Perhaps just this whole section right here just gone. Not sure. Maybe if I just get rid of this thing. Yeah. Interesting. Kind of accidentally got rid of some supports here. Just sort of fix this. This tile belongs here. Here we go. And what's wrong with this? What? Elder apart? Okay. This don't look quite right. This should be correct. This is like a part that doesn't exist. Whatever. So I have this giant hole here. How do I get rid of this in a nice manner? I don't know. I was thinking yes, this is a bit radical, but what if when I say gaping hole, like, I mean it. Right, so I want to try and keep this area nice and normal still. So it's like it kind of got out relatively unscathed. But then this in-between area just been completely obliterated. And so, fortunately, it's not like a really straightforward way up here, because there's no like direct stud connection. So I'll have to improvise something. Although, now that I look at it, maybe what's this position like? Is this flush? No, it's not. Very sad. So a few ideas come to mind. So this is the first thing, which is to invert these studs. Bring them up here. And then, let's see. I don't have another spot I can do this in. So I'm just gonna do this. Something like this. Does this work? Not sure how much it sort of portrays the look of just a giant gaping hole. Is this even legal? I'm not sure if that's okay. It might not be. Huh. Kinda don't like it anyway. It's not, doesn't look that good. What shall I do? Oh my gosh, very difficult. Oh man. Okay, something like this. Then on this side, like this. Yeah, I don't want it to be totally symmetrical, right? So maybe that's too long. That's a 1x5. 1x4 over here. And then I can do a set inversion and have it connect up there. So something like this. Can I connect this thing up here somehow? I can, if I just get rid of this section. Nice. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Instead of doing stuff like this, I could do the thing I usually do with these interiors, which is to add like floors, pseudo floors. They did not exist in like, the original model, but just sort of the impression that these places were lived in. Quite a fan of that strategy. So let me use it here. There we go. Something like this. Yeah. All right. And then straight up be like, hey, Then something like this. Yeah. I'm gonna put some slopes over here, maybe. Okay. Just kind of make it asymmetrical wherever I can. Get rid of most of these. Something like that. So get rid of this entirely. Some metal deformation. Something like this. Maybe some round bricks here as well. Nice. Okay. It's not bad. I could use this as is, I feel like. Ship. Jet brace is the fourth one, right? Nice. So let me save this. And then I'll just shove it on somewhere. Where did I put it though? I guess back here, right? That's what makes some sense. Upside down. Oh yeah. Actually, that doesn't make too much sense. Something like here. Why are these not all together? Well, I get rid of these. Oh damn, that's not a subgroup either. Alright, I need to be smart about this for a second. Yeah, I should have grouped them earlier. Whoops. Boop. Then was it asteroid? What? Hey yo. Hit this way a little bit. Hopefully this is fine. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say without all the rest of the details on there. But is it really blocking the pillars? I would say probably not. Not as well as I thought they would. It might block better at a certain point once I have like the warp storm thingies. It's hard to say. I'm not sure. Still have a lot of time, so what should I do next? I could start doing this, which I've been putting off for a very long time. I really don't want to, though. Oh dear. Please. Yeah, there's so many colors, and they're like so deliberately chosen to like blend together. Yeah, how do I do this? This sucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it off another day. Should I make more asteroids? I think I should. Having only 2 asteroids feels very strange. I think I need way more. Like, there should be more asteroids than ship parts for sure. Oh, I also have this to do. Oops. Forgot this is a thing. I could admit it, because the number of ship parts is getting a little bit insane. Or I could like kind of do both. Have an asteroid that's just completely destroyed this section here. That might be the approach. I'm gonna try that. Sort of like surgically remove this section entirely. Okay. Well. Although I don't think this will stay stable, right? Yeah, because there's nothing actually holding these together. Dang. Yeah, how do I deal with that problem? This is kind of not good. I mean, there's like something I could do, I think, which is... Wait, no, there isn't, because this is a whole brick, like, yes, half a stud difference. I can't really bridge that gap very easily. So I have a couple options. I could just get rid of this entirely. Or the asteroid can sort of facilitate the joining here. So the asteroid is going to save my butt, basically. So I need this to like be more stable, so I'm going to add this and this. Change the colors here. And so I'm gonna have the asteroid work from the top. And let's see what I can do from there. I guess what doesn't help is that the asteroid colors are the same as the hull colors, and like, maybe that's not good. Maybe I gotta do this. I don't know though. I think generally the mistake is that these are the same. Yeah, like the fact these are the same color is a bit of a problem, I think, because it implies the ship hull material is the same material as an asteroid, which I would say is probably not true. The easy way to fix that is by changing the color, I would say. Will this look good? Maybe. I'm gonna just roll with it being the right move for now. It would be a pain to fix it later, but I don't think I have much of a choice either way. So here I'm just gonna increase my stability this way. Let's see. I'm gonna sort of expand this way. Okay. And then let me just shove fat slope over here. Something like this. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, this is fine. Surely. Yeah. What do I do from here, though? It's not, yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, so, I think this would be better. Um, Let's see. Gotta use a pretty expensive piece here to deal with this problem. 1x3 jumper plate. My beloved. I don't want to deal with it anymore, so I'm just gonna place it. Also, why am I not working in dark bluish gray? That's a problem. Let me just start painting here. Alright, nice contrast. Definitely gives off the vibe, at least, that something is going on here. Nice. All right. Not bad, not bad. I think it's a good start for sure. What do I do from here? Is the question. Yeah, hard. I don't know. Hard to say. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so this works. I'm leaning towards square asteroid here. If anything. No particular reason, but I think it just kind of makes more sense. I don't want it to be too long either, because I'd just be adding a bunch of extra length to this already somewhat long section. And that would not be good. So I'm gonna try and preserve this area maybe. What the hell is in the way? Alright, fine. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I've like bought myself some wiggle room with the asteroid, but I think the question is still, how do I join these parts together? I have an idea. It's a pretty ridiculous idea, but it might work. This requires some more trickery here. I can try to use a Technic axle to hold it together, which is how it was originally, but like over this section as opposed to this section. So what I'll do is Technic axle. Black, I guess. Put these together. And although, yeah, so it's like so it'd be something like over here, right? So actually, I think a 30 long axle would make more sense. There we go. not sure this is even allowed. Oh yeah, right. Because there's this issue as well, where it's like the inversion. So I would be trying to fit it over here somehow. But I think it's good to have it here early, because otherwise... okay, although now that I think about it, there's no way this is stable. Like, it's hanging off by like a thread here. So yeah, that might be an issue. Could have the asteroid sticking out on this side, so to cover up another axle brick here, another Technic brick right there, maybe. And I think that would solve it. Yeah, that would do the job for sure. There we go. Go back to the good old Technic axle over here. Where is it? Brain is not working. Is it because I'm asleep or because I'm sick? I don't know. Is this something reasonable? Can I like do this, like sort of mimic the original shape here? Maybe. It's a strat. I'm not sure if it's a good strat, but it is a strat. Yeah, so that's a problem. Can I... The issue is that I want to have these plates be flush with each other, but I'm not sure if that's possible right now. This is also very annoying. Clearly it is possible. Well, okay, I think I know how. I just have to use this. But I can't fit it in here because this thing is in the way. So how do I do this? What a conundrum. Not sure how I feel about problems like this. Are these even fun to solve? It's just kind of annoying. I mean, it's just the consequences of me building in a weird way. Way in the past, but... man. I mean, like, to what end, honestly? Like, all for, like, a piece of stupid space junk. Okay, I'm gonna kick the can a little bit and just work on this section here. All right. Um. So this is not possible due to the effects of that. Wow, the consequences are already here. What fun. Is there a corner? Yes. I will have to use this. But honestly, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well like give myself some more breathing room by doing this. And then add some snot bricks here. And is that not possible? Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, how about I give you the Among Us piece here. Can you get Among Us? Thank you. And then, what do I do here? Something like this. Let me just kind of deform this area. This is quite difficult. I guess merging two completely different things is not as easy as I thought. Especially if they were not designed to be merged, right? Maybe I'm just saying the obvious here. Is it legal? Yeah, it is legal. Of course it is. Okay. Can I... No, I can't even do the thing I wanted to do here. I'm gonna... Okay, let's see. They don't have the round thing. Oh, wow. They don't have this. Interesting. So I have to cover it up whenever I use it. go. Something like this, maybe. Okay, let me do this. Put a curved slope over here. Maybe not quite, I don't know. Not bad. Gotta sneeze. Wow. Didn't even feel good. What was the point of that? What to do? I gotta invert this now, right? So that's the only future I can see here. Alright. How should I do this? Okay, so I think a regular stud inversion here would make some sense. So I'd do this. I don't know if I'd connect it now. I guess I could. Then I would have something else over here. I think that's how I would do it. So a lot of corners being used. But like honestly, might not be necessary. Because I want to extend this further downward, I think. So what I should be doing is like putting a 2x4. Yeah. And does this even look okay? This is not good. It feels kind of weird. They're just kind of merged together. Oh look, Mia's here. How do I fix this? I don't even know what to fix. It just doesn't, something doesn't look quite right. Not sure why. Maybe it's okay. I think I can ignore it. I got bigger fish to fry anyway. Alright. Come on. Cooperate with me. And for stability, just add this. Oh, it's so difficult. After it gets like the halfway point, I don't know how to like combine the sides together without it being a complete mess. How about try this side for a second? And I will extend it over here like this to sort of invade this area, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this though. But I think the issue is that this isn't necessarily the correct move. Maybe going one back here is the correct play. Something like this. And then I can have a plate like this. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What a fantastic idea. Feel like I should... Oh my god, whoops, my mouse. Speaking of my mouse, I bought a new mouse, but then like a better version of the mouse came out like 3 weeks later. What a tragedy. I realized this yesterday, and I was very disappointed in myself. It's more disappointing than the fact that I considered buying the newer one, even though the one I have right now is like brand new. What a waste of money. I should buy a new graphics card instead. I gotta sneeze again. I say that and like that gets rid of my sneeze. Hold on. Ow. Ouch. Explosive sneeze. How do I deal with this stuff? Man. I'm like on the cusp of greatness right now. I feel like I could really pull something off here. If I'm just smart with how I do this. Is this enough support? Might be. This could be the bottom face as well. All in one go. Second of which I should get rid of this. Alright, here we go. So no one can see this anyway, so get rid of that too. Do this kind of thing. Okay, so it's like a clear gap here. How much of a gap? Exactly 1 plate, maybe? It's a tile thickness here. I'm gonna say that that's what it is. And just see if I'm right. It's actually not quite, but it's pretty dang close. But does it need to be flush, I guess is the bigger question. The answer might not actually be yes. Alright. Let's put this down here. Spending a lot of time on this. I think I'll keep working on this just a little bit more and then go to the battleship or the diorama thing, give a bobber. Try and explore some ideas. I don't know if I'll get too much work on that done either today. So today's a pretty slow, not super productive Lego sesh. So, what if I do this? So I think this is not legal, right? But if I put one more plate in between, it is. But that stuff's in the way. Let's see here. What would this look like? Oh, but that's just... Interesting. So that's just this. Dang. Alright. I think a tile here would work, right? Yeah. And it's just like not totally flush, so I have to like figure out ways to cover this thing up. Why can I? What's in the way here? What? Oh, right. That's in the way. Great. I don't even have free reign here. Awesome. Okay, I think here is where I'll roll with this. Nice. I need to cover this area up too. Dang, this sucks. But it's like not an easy way to do that, right? Something like this? Man, this sucks big boo-boo to-do part. I wish it was flush, because that would solve so much, but it's not. It's like not flush in any way that matters. Which is the worst part, I think. How do I resolve this issue? Man, this is tough. うん。This is unbelievably difficult. Holy cow. How do I fix this, bro? Uh, oh, it's Kane. Oh my god, I hate my life. Why? Why is this so difficult? Half a stud to stud conversion is so annoying, bruh. What the hell? How do I fix this? Oh my gosh. This is genuinely, this is terrible. Go for it. What does that mean? What do you mean go for it? Bro, oh my god, bro, oh my god. I have to open this thing. Right. 頑張ってって意味じゃないんですか。いや、ちょっと違うね。ちょっと違うね。It's like, go for it. Go for it. It implies, like when you say go for it, that means there's something to go for. You know? There's like a target. But 頑張って is like a general term. It's a you know, 一般的な頑張ってって一般的なことだからさ。まあ、go for it って言ったらさ、何かそういう目標みたいな、もうちょっと具体的な目標があるとき使うんだよね。だから、なんだろうね。 まあ、新宿でよくあるナンパ男が集まって、で、ナンパしようかって言ったら、ね、それの頑張ってを go for it って言うかもね。ちょっとあんまりいい例じゃないな。I see. Interesting. Wow. Thank you. I'll have more English lessons for you every single day. I still can't fix this stupid thing, bruh. This is poop. It's just a big piece of poop. This is just poop. That's what this is. This is poop. I hate this. I can see right through it. Like, come on. Can I not block this somehow? This is terrible. No matter how hard I think, I can't think of a solution. Okay, I have a solution. I don't like it. It is a solution. Okay. So what I do is I just cover it up by building like this. There we go. Solved one problem out of like 150. Amazing. Wow, I'm so good at Legos, guys. Also, but I don't know why this is such an issue though. I don't know. Should this not, like, why is this not flushed together? Do I need to... Oh, okay, I guess this is a classic issue right here. Not actually specific to the current conundrum. It's just me being a general dumb idiot head. Maybe, like, yeah, so what I can do is sort of, it's probably all, yeah, this is the same problem, right? Maybe not this far. Let's see. I think this is my little measuring stick here. Okay, actually, let me not do that. Like, this doesn't seem like a great idea. instead, let me do something like this. And then... But I think I solved the issues mostly. I think the only problem could be here. Depending on how I deal with that. Because this won't work, right? Yeah, that's a bit of an issue, actually. I could do something incredibly smart, though. Just a 3 trillion IQ movement. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. Holy cow. Give me the Nobel Peace Prize for this one, too. Jeez. Big brain move. Although, actually, tile would probably be better. Okay, I think this works. Nice. Okay, I've been spending way too much time on this, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. And then go to this again. Wow, doesn't this look awesome? Yeah, it does. Wow. I mean, it's mostly good now, I think. I'm gonna stare at the render again. Where is it at? Where did I put the render? There it is. Looking at this, can't really see the floor. I'm kind of tempted to call it complete, honestly. It could be argued as being complete, I would say. But, I mean, let's see. I don't know. What else could I add to this? Like I know I said floor clutter, but like you're not gonna be able to see most of it now that I think about it. Okay, I have two ideas. So one is floor clutter to some limited extent, like some containers down there, perhaps, or you know, something or another. So let's see down here. Gonna do this. Miscellaneous containers. Boom, 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 boom. don't think I need to do much more. Nothing else can really be seen. I could put stuff over here, but again, it's like completely hidden, so unless it's really tall, I don't really see the point. It could be tall though. It could be very tall. So I think that's one route. Yeah, Drydock. Just look up for Drydock then. Surely something interesting will show up. It's a lot of buildings and a lot of cranes. More cranes? Is that the play? Let's see. Not seeing anything too good. Just looking around on the internet. So, yeah. Either we make another crane, which would just be a copy paste of this, honestly. Or we don't do anything. Because we just can't see it. It's too short. But I can only think of like stuff like this that I would put here. So it's kind of hard to make a case for working on anything. Like another warehouse looking thing, maybe? Not sure if that would look good though. Because some of these are just like, I'm looking at some of these warehouses and it look like straight up buns. They are just like solid white, just blocks. So I'm not sure if that would go well. It's okay if it's buns, I guess. I could try. Very low energy today. Dang. Might just be lack of sleep, honestly. Alright, here we go. How would I make this? Good question. Yeah, I don't know. But like, they seriously just look like this. This exists? Wow. In this color? Yes, they straight up look like this. Not particularly appealing. So, although, if I can pull off a nice looking doorway here, it might be alright. Because then I can have some different colors out here. This isn't really quite it, but maybe something like this. It's not terrible looking. Could be worse. Right, so what I was thinking was, so this scene is mostly done. Like I'm not really too interested in making it look insane. Maybe change the walls a bit. Like, this is a bit too simple. Perhaps maybe some more details. It's possible. I could do some crazy snot techniques to pull that off, maybe. I'm not sure though. But more importantly, like, I could make lettering of some kind. So I was thinking the whole point of this is to have like the scene here, and then up here to have like soon, you know, something. But and maybe that text should just be the OBS overlay. Like, that's fine. But maybe I could have some like supplementary text that's brick built, right? I just kind of put it on the side here to sort of cover up this giant wall. So that was what I was thinking. Will that work? What would I say? I don't really know. I haven't thought about it too much. But I think that's the direction I want to go in, and maybe use the rest this like next like 20-30 minutes on. So that is the plan. What would I say? Soon? Yeah, soon. I don't want to say soon. Maybe just my username? I guess maybe that would add something distinct to it, maybe. So as reference, there is... I did do this once. I believe. The name, like, I made a nameplate before. This is kind of huge, but actually, you know, not bad. So it's actually pretty perfect, right? This is 4 letters, and then my thing is 6 letters, 8 letters, so it kind of just works out. So let's work with that. I think I saw like a letter template somewhere. Lego. It's not lettering. If I can find it, that is. Oh, it's not a template. I just kind of figured it out. Okay. So M and A are stuff I use, right? So I'll take the A and I'll make a T, right? So I think I should just have like this as a little base, right? And then the T is like this. Or actually, it's not always consistent though, is it? It is here. Do I need it to be consistent? I guess that's the first issue. Because this is not going to be... It's like, this is like not even like super consistent as a style though. Right? No. How would I do this? Yeah, these sorts of letters are pretty difficult to do, I think. What does a serifed A look like? Yeah, I'm just gonna try the two different approaches and then see where that gets me. Alright. So it's just a lot of building up, I think. I think this might be... I'll have to continue this tomorrow as well. But... there's a lot of interesting work that could go on here, honestly. This is like really fat, right? It's a bit too fat, I would say. This M barely looks like an M, honestly. Are there ways to make it look more like an M? Not really. So this is kind of a tall order, honestly. How would I do this? Dang. Look okay? Maybe. The guy on like the internet I stole this from. Eternally grateful for the idea, but he only used certain letters, I think, because of this problem, where some were really hard to pull off, is what I suspect. But I think if I just grind at it for a while, the answers will eventually make themselves known to me. Hopefully, that's what I think. I have no idea. Also, how do I do this? Oh yeah, right, jumper plates. The usual. But yeah, so I would do this. Or actually, wait, no, I would use tiles, right? Yeah. It's been a while since I touched the original that I was working on. But yeah, this is also kind of hard. How do I do this? I guess jumper plates, my beloved. I would, okay, not these jumper plates, these ones. Are there yellows of this? There are. Look at that. I mean, I'd be limited to whatever colors that's available in, I guess, but it's all good. And then more jumper plates. Where there is a will, there is a way. Seems. I don't really think it could this smoothly. Oh man, this is so uneven. Oh, what the hell is this? So I can't really do what I wanted to do here. So for now, I will admit defeat and do this sort of thing. Here we go. It's 15 more minutes to 12-ish. Here we go. Okay. I feel like I'm admitting defeat here. Which is, actually, that's exactly what I'm doing, so it's not wrong. K is going to be unbelievably difficult, by the way. I just realized. So this is the bottom serif thingy of the K, or one part of it. Can I pull this off? Oh my gosh. This is going to be terrible. Horrendous. Wow. Oh, new person. Who could this be? I have no idea. Oh, this is him. What's up, little bro? How do I make this a K? Dang, this sucks. This actually sucks so bad. Jeez. I have to like do the reverse again over here. Dear Lord. Okay. Not all is lost, though. I can make this work. Surely. Why do you have two usernames? What? Or did you just change that? What? What are you doing? Why? What is even going on here? It's like not even gonna reach here. Am I the next Kai Cenat? Yeah, that's why I started this, is because I want to be like Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat is my favorite VTuber. Dang. This is like difficult. My PNG model? Good question. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, no thanks. I think I'm perfectly satisfied where I'm at right now. But yeah, appreciate it, you know? Yeah. So ungrateful. What do you mean, so ungrateful? I'm like the most grateful person in the world. You have no idea. I need to like invert this somehow. That's like not a thing that I'm screwed. What do I do? Something like this? So scuffed, bro. Oh my gosh. Might have to roll with it. YOLO. That's the case, I want to like keep it consistent, right? But then it's covered up. Bruh. I don't have enough like real estate to make a K. Man, this sucks. I'll just try my best, I guess. Wow, bye. Fake fan. Oh, it's not too bad though. Like, this is the most scuffed K I've ever seen in my life, but it's a K nonetheless. I will attempt to fix it tomorrow. I'll try to come up with a more unified style. Let's see. A U is kind of hard to make, I think. But I think I'm on good pace here. Like, I have like the principle of it down, at least. Because this stuff's gonna be serifed, so I'm gonna like have it come down at the bottom here. Maybe. Okay. So maybe not quite like that, but something more like this, maybe. Although, I think I would do something more like this, and then like low-key, kind of sufficient on its own. Like, this is honestly enough. Yeah, I don't think I need to do much more than this. Maybe extend this one more. It's really just a question of whether or not that's something I want to do. Alright, get in there. Come on, bro. Come on, cooperate with me. Bruh. There we go. I keep thinking tomorrow is Saturday, and it's not. It's like really putting a damper on my mood today. Very sad. Put them tiles in here. There we go. And now I can just transplant this thingy. Oops. Other. Really shouldn't. Like, I've standardized the widths, but like, I don't actually need to do that. In fact, it might not be a good idea. Okay, if I make an N, then I'm basically done. Because I have all the other letters. Okay, these guys can go. So the principle of an N is quite similar to a K, except I have nothing here, right? Get out of here. Poop, 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 poop. Oh my gosh. Come on. Get in there. It's kind of scuffed, but it kind of works. I don't know. It looks okay. Oh man. Where should I position this? Like slightly higher? I guess maybe I should like make a base here. Like so. And here we go. So now it's nice and aligned with this part, with this side as well. There is a one tile difference, but I think that's fine. I want it to be totally flush actually, so this probably works out just fine. Kind of looks like an H from the side. I don't know. It's a good idea. This kind of looks stupid, just a bit. But I think I'll just render this for now. Yeah. I'll think about it tomorrow or this weekend or whenever. This looks a little stupid, just a bit. That's okay. I might give up on the nameplate thing. Or at least change the name. Like, make it something else. Well, hopefully my yeah, I think OBS had a little bit of a moment. Does not like it when I render. I don't really. It's like kind of a difficult position to be in though, because I really do need the ability to render. It's like a pretty valuable part of the process. If I can't do that, then I can't really build as effectively. So, man, I might actually have to shell out money for a graphics card that's like capable of video graphics cards so I can render faster. Because I'm using a CPU and that's like what's killing it, right? But I thought I was using my graphics card for encoding, and that's what OBS is complaining about. Very confusing. I don't understand. Anyway, it's almost done. So this is the new thing. All right. This looks like an H. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. Is there a better way to make it look like a... I have no space to work with here, so I guess not. It's kind of incredible. It's like off by one stud here. Very nice. Kind of bugging me now that I've noticed it. Then, could I use this? Could I just put soon up here? I don't know. Looks kind of egotistical to me. But I will deal with that tomorrow. A lot of brainstorming tomorrow, I think. Yeah, so it's done question mark? Done question mark? And oops. So think about what text to add to the side. Maybe makes soon in like what do I call this? Refloating brick form. I think I'll know what I'm talking about when I see this. Hopefully. But yeah. I think this strat. Definitely something to work on for the next couple of days. Although, I guess for tomorrow and then next Monday. We'll have the weekend to think about it. I can also try and fix the stream issues over the weekend. So hopefully I can get that done. But I think that's about it. Yeah, not much else there to do. Gotta sneeze again. Oh my gosh. No, I don't. Okay. But anyway, pretty tired today, pretty sick today, so I think I will end it here. Yeah. Didn't get as much sense as I thought it would. But it's okay. There is still tomorrow, and the next day, and next day, and the next day. So unless I die of a heart attack, I think I'm good. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye.